Have you ever known someone who always leaves you behind, who chooses others over you, only to come crawling back when things fall apart? Have you dealt with a person who abandons their chosen group, their preferred friends, just because someone else gained something? A material advantage, a financial step up, something they don't have. This isn't just about envy, it's about a parasitic connection. They see your potential, they can't stand your potential. That's why when you rise, they're suddenly there, acting like they've been by your side all along, through thick and thin. But we know the truth, these are leeches, and it's the same reason why when they crash, they look to you for rescue. The very friends they chose over you, those friends abandon them. Understand this, these people are fake. So fake that even the people they choose are often just as fake. They form these alliances, these temporary pacts, not out of genuine affection, but out of a shared hunger for validation, for status, for whatever fleeting advantage they can gain. They're like a pack of wolves pretending to love each other, only to betray each other. They want to witness the pain, the humiliation, the shattering of trust. It's a twisted game of power and manipulation. These types of people are, in a very real sense, soulless. They not only rob their own members of their joy, their authenticity, their very sense of self-worth, but they also try to insinuate themselves into your life, to do the same to you, but you refuse to participate in their twisted contests of social dominance. You see the emptiness behind their facades, and they know you're not playing. So they often exclude you, not completely because they still want to keep you within reach in case they need something, but mostly because they are jealous of your integrity, jealous of your independence, jealous of the potential you have. That's why when things go wrong for them, they always look for you to catch them. They believe you're their safety net, their backup plan, their last resort. They must not understand. They don't realize you see through their charade, that you realize they haven't been around you, they haven't supported you, they haven't celebrated your victories or offered comfort during your struggles. Instead, they chose to support others like themselves. They invested their energy in trying to undermine your progress, in attempting to dim your light. But as soon as their own so-called team turns on them or reveals the shallowness of their connection, they look for you. Even if the so-called friends they chose didn't completely abandon them, they would still look for you because they know deep down that you possess something they lack, a genuine connection to something larger than themselves, a sense of purpose, a moral compass. The reason they prefer the company of others, those who mirror their own superficiality, is because of jealousy. They know that if they surround themselves with people like themselves, they will feel a false sense of compatibility. They will feel like they belong, but it's not your fault. It's theirs. They are the ones who chose to see you as competition. You were only there to help them grow, to offer them a path to something better, but they chose to decline. They chose to cling to their own self-destructive patterns. They chose not to grow. These people are so fundamentally misguided that when they fall, they always think you're obligated to catch them. They think they can somehow trick you into catching them. They believe they can manipulate your compassion, your sense of decency. But nothing could be further from the truth. The only reason you would even consider helping is because you have a big heart, and it would hurt you on a very deep level to see them fall. Unlike those they chose, you don't value watching another's demise. You don't take pleasure in their suffering. You recognize that such destruction ultimately diminishes us all. But if you know these people deserve the consequences of their actions, if you know deep down that helping them would only enable their destructive behavior and that it would tear you down in the process, then it wouldn't be a good idea. It would be an act of self-harm disguised as compassion. However, if the thought of not helping them gnaws at your conscience, if it keeps you awake at night, if it leaves a stain on your soul, then do so. But do it with your eyes wide open. Do it with a clear understanding of who these people are. And as soon as these people get back on their feet, you should cut them off, sever the connection, set a boundary that is as unyielding as it is necessary, because these people are only in your life to use you. They're parasites, feeding off your energy, your resources, your compassion. They'll use you, and then they'll walk away without giving you credit. They'll turn their backs on you and head straight back into the arms of those who put them in that bad position in the first place. These types of people don't deserve your light. They were jealous and users from the beginning. They have never been on your side, and they will never be on your side. They are incapable of true loyalty, true friendship, true love. It doesn't matter if you help them or not. They will always find something against you. They will always harbor resentment, envy, and a deep-seated desire to diminish you. Because it's not about you, it's about the jealousy within themselves. It's a wound they carry, and they try to inflict that wound on anyone who dares to shine brighter than they do. You could choose just once to not help these types of people in something so small, so insignificant, and they will act like you witnessed them almost dying of thirst, crawling through the desert, and you refused to give them water. They will exaggerate your perceived betrayal to justify their own parasitic behavior. Cut these parasites off. The moment you do, you will experience a sense of liberation that is profound and transformative. You will feel as though a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. You will be able to breathe freely, to move without constraint, to finally be yourself. You won't have to constantly worry about these parasites ditching you for other parasitic relationships. You won't have to dread the inevitable moment when they will once again choose the darkness over the light, and you won't have to carry the burden of their weakness. You won't have to feel like you're about to collapse, trying to hold them up, to prop them up, to sustain them, all while trying to hold yourself up as well. You deserve to be free. You don't deserve to be used. You don't deserve to be drained. You don't deserve to be diminished. You deserve to shine. Listen to this message. Let it resonate within your very being. Learn from the experiences of others. Choose your connections wisely. Protect your light. And never, ever forget your own worth. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share this message. This was Love Awareness. Until we meet again, chosen family.